Hi and welcome back. My name's Rachel and this is Stitched Up. So this is part 2 of my January and February makes. I'll put a link to part 1 down below, but if you got through that, I hope you enjoy part 2. So just before Christmas I mentioned in one of my previous vlogs that I was going to have a go at making this dress, the Vogue V9264, and I wasn't sure whether to make the long version or the shorter version. If you remember, I'd had, for those of you that have seen that video, I had some really lovely leopard print jersey, which was well out of my comfort zone because I don't normally wear that kind of thing. Those of you that answered in the comments that gave me some advice, thank you ever so much for doing that. I did decide to go with the majority, which was to make the shorter version, which people said would give me more wearability really. So this is the result of that. So this is the dress here. Okay, it's got really quite exaggerated puffed sleeve heads. I'll put a picture in of me wearing it. Now, I love this dress. I think it's princess seamed and it works really, really well. You know, princess seams give you so much option to just alter the fit for you personally. And I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I do love wearing it. I wore it at Christmas or just after Christmas, and yeah, it's a lovely dress. It's really soft and snuggly. The only thing with it, you'll see from the pictures, is that I'm not 100% taken with the big puffy sleeve heads, if I'm honest. It's not totally me. So while I love this dress and love the style of it, I do think if I make it again, which I probably will, I will look at trying to alter the sleeve heads just to make it more of a set-in sleeve rather than how these puffy sleeve heads are. I just feel a little bit self-conscious wearing them, but yeah, it's a great pattern. So that's that one. Moving on, we are getting there, guys, now, honestly. I wanted to have a go at this pattern that I've had in my stash since last year, which is McCall's M7577. Now again, I'm thinking ahead to spring, and I've seen loads of fantastic jumpsuits out there on Instagram and on YouTube and in some sewing blogs, and I thought that I would have a go at version D, which is that one, this red one here. I really like this pattern because of the yoke detail on the back, although I don't think that I would make it in lace, but maybe a plain black lace with a black jumpsuit could look quite nice and dressy, I'm not sure, but yeah, I wanted to have a go at the long version. So I raided my stash and I found this really lovely fabric here, which is, I think again it's a polyester. It's quite staticky and it's really drapey, but it's nice. I really like the print. So I'll put some pictures in of me wearing it, but just bear in mind that I forgot to tie the belt round me in the pictures. But anyway, yeah, it's got a tie belt which is attached. I've sewn it to the back of the jumpsuit so that it's attached, and it's wide legged. And did I put pockets in? No, I weren't sure whether I'd put pockets in this, to be honest, but no, there's no pockets in it. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. It's got as I say, I don't know if you can see the yoke detail on the back there. The only thing, if you look really, really closely with this, is, can you see there? The palm trees are upside down. Now, I haven't made this mistake for years. I'm normally quite careful when I'm cutting pattern pieces out, but I absolutely did not notice until I'd cut this out and sewn it up, and I was stood in the front of the mirror, as you do, admiring yourself, and thought, hang on a minute. Yeah. So, yeah. So the trees are upside down. But, you know, what can I say? I do love the pattern. I think it fits me really well, and I will still wear it, and hope that people don't notice. Okay, moving on. Right then, yes. At the end of January, we were going to a wedding, and I think in my previous vlog where I did the review of the Simplicity dress. I said that I was going to wear that dress for the wedding. I didn't, because it was a really horrible day. It was raining non-stop, and you know what it's like, you make these things and events come up and you want to make something new. So I'd purchased in the Simplicity half price sale, I'd purchased Simplicity 8292, which is this pattern here. I just think this dress is absolutely gorgeous. Now again, fitting this kind of silhouette to my body shape with being a pear shape has always presented a bit of a challenge, but again, because this is princess themed, I thought, you know what, let's have a go. So I had a go at making this dress. I bought some really lovely pink crepe. Hang on a second, and yeah, this is the result. So it's got these really lovely fluted sleeves, which are really flattering. A princess themed fully lined bodice. It's just self-lined with the fabric inside. An invisible zip all the way up the back. Princess themed skirt that's attached to it as well. I don't have a picture of me wearing this, unfortunately, but safe to say that this fits me like a glove. The beauty of having these princess seams in the skirt as well just means that you can just take it in to fit you, or let it out to just fit your body perfectly. And it was very easy to put together, and very easy to adjust to fit me perfectly. And I felt $1 million wearing this to the wedding that evening. Yeah, so I'm really happy with how this has come out. I think it just looks really smart for a wedding do. And if there's any other events that I get invites to later this year, I might wear this to that as well, because it just fits me so well. And that's the beauty of sewing, that you can make things just to fit you perfectly. So yeah, really happy with that one. Also in the Simplicity sale, I also purchased this pattern here, which is 8424. Can you see that one? Okay, which is a selection of different sort of easy to wear tops and leggings, etc. I do like quite some of these versions, but to be honest, I haven't really bothered making leggings. I just think leggings are so cheap to buy, and yeah, they're just such basics that I'm just not really interested in making leggings. But I really like the tie top. Now, I made the paper cut Capelia cardigan before, but I just find that it's just too big. No matter what size I do, it just doesn't fit me properly. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to have a go at a different one. So I've had a go at this one, and I made it out of some grey cotton double knit fabric that I bought from eBay. Please excuse the creases. I will put a picture of me wearing it. And yeah, it's this pattern, I actually prefer it to the paper cut one. The front is down the sort of diagonal seams at the front, you actually use clear elastic in there, which is really good, because what that means is that it actually sits flat on your body, and you might see that from the pictures that I'm going to insert. The problem with some of these wrap tops that I've seen before is that they just gape too much, and you end up having to sort of sew them together, and I don't have to do that with this because of that extra bit, that extra step there that's got the clear elastic in. It's quite ingenious actually, and I'm really happy with this. The tie belt, it's got like a little slit in the side seam there for you to put the tie in. The ties are quite long. So now the only mistake I made with this was I did lengthen it, because obviously again I'm tall and I've got quite a long torso, so I lengthened it by a couple of inches, but I sort of made the mistake in not altering where the ties attach at the front. I don't know if you can see that there. Obviously, because I've lengthened it, I didn't take into account that I would need to sort of regrade just the slope, I guess, if that's what it's called. But fortunately, when it's tied and it's on, you can't tell. So I'm really happy with this. I love wearing it. I think it's really flattering, and I'm definitely going to make some more of that pattern. So finally, we have the last thing that I've made this month was I've been wanting some. I really love the high-waisted flared trouser, wide leg palazzo pants trend that's happening at the minute. We've had skinny jeans for so long, and for those of you like me that are, you know, pear-shaped, got quite chunky thighs, that kind of thing, I love skinnies, don't get me wrong, but you know, it's nice to have that high-waisted wide leg look again. It's very flattering for people with my figure. So I've sort of scoured the internet, watched a few vlogs and looked at the different options out there, and I decided to purchase the Decades of Style 1940s Empire pants, which are these ones here. Now Lisa Comfort from Sew Over It has made these. There's a few instances of her wearing them on her videos, and they are super flattering. I just thought they look really gorgeous, so I purchased this pattern and thought I'll have a go. So I bought some really lovely black double crepe from Sewalicious. I'll put a link to their shop down below. They have some really lovely fabrics actually, and this crepe is just absolutely gorgeous and perfectly suited for these pants. So I've made these pants. I'll put a picture of me wearing them, and I absolutely love how these fit. I made a size 10 in these, and they don't have a waistband. They've got darts. You can't see very well because it's black, I'm afraid, but they've got darts that basically go up into the top of the waistband up here, and then they're faced inside, and it just has an invisible zip in the back. And they just fit absolutely lovely. Now these were the first pair that I made out of this really, as I say, this really lovely black double crepe. These are just on my ironing pile at the minute, so I'm really sorry if they're a little bit creased, but they don't look that bad, to be fair. But I love them so much that I decided I wanted to make another. So when I went to Fab Works, I bought some more crepe from there in this gorgeous sort of aubergine colour. I don't know if you can see that there. It's coming up a bit sort of pinker on screen, but it's more of a sort of aubergine magenta-y colour. And I made another pair. You can see the sort of waistline detail a bit better in this pair than you can in the black, and again the invisible zip at the back. So the only difference I made with this pair to these still need hemming actually than the black pair is that I lowered the crotch by ½ an inch. It just felt, I didn't have the dreaded camel toe, let me just put that out there right now, but it just felt with the black pair that there was just a little bit of pulling as I walked. So I thought, you know, if I drop the crotch by just ½ an inch, they might just fit just a little bit better, and they do. This pair are absolutely perfect for me. Yeah, so I absolutely love these trousers. I think they're super flattering, and there will definitely be more. I'd love to make a pale pink version. Lisa Comfort has made some in pale pink and they look lovely. I'd like a navy pair and possibly a pale blue pair as well. I think these are just going to be my go-to pattern for wide leg trousers. They're fabulous. So that's it from me today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it's been a real mammoth video. I hope you like what you've seen. If you've got any comments, any questions you want to ask me about anything that I've made, please, you know, put it in the comments below. Tell me about some of the things that you've been making, some of the things that are on your plans for spring, and I will look forward to seeing you all again soon. Bye!